Hey, what's going on, fellow YouTubers and P90Xers? My name is Ben. This is going to be my second video that I'm making. It's a prelude to my part 2 day 1 photos that I'll be doing here in a few days. Today is Friday the 25th, and I just wanted to talk to the guys a little bit about what I do when I work out and what I've noticed. My first 30 days of doing P90X, the 30 that I stayed with, I noticed I was losing weight. I weighed about 155 pounds, and I lost weight all the way down to about 147 pounds. And I wasn't comfortable with that, and I was asking myself, why am I losing weight and not gaining muscle? Muscle weighs more than fat, but I was already relatively skinny, so I didn't understand. I did lose some fat, but after doing some research, I wasn't ingesting enough protein to build muscle. So no matter how much chicken or tuna I ate, I couldn't get enough. After doing some reading, it was suggested that at a minimum for athletic people, which is what I think P90Xers are, is for men 1 gram of protein per pound. So I rounded up to 160 pounds or 150 pounds, excuse me, throughout the day. Throughout the day, how much is that? It's a lot. For 5 meals, it's like 30 grams a meal. Yeah, about 30 grams a meal. I just didn't understand how that's a lot. So I was suggested that I use a protein shake. I bought some stuff from Costco. Wasn't all that great. It clumped up, didn't mix, and when I tried to take it, I gagged. So I found some stuff that worked out really good, and I've seen a video on here as well with a whey isolate protein is what it's called, and that's exactly what it is. It's a whey isolate, which means it's a pure form of the protein, and it gets in the system a lot faster. There's IsoPure as well. I saw another video with a guy on here with P90X who said IsoPure. IsoPure is a really good one as well. It's non-dairy for people who are lactose intolerant, so that's a really good one. This one has some carbs and stuff in it like that, so it's good for a little bit more energy. But either way, isolate protein is what you need to consume. So don't waste your money on that other stuff. You need to find isolate protein. This one ran about $40 for this tub, and it's got 28 grams of protein per scoop, and it says here it's got 25 servings, so it could last you about 3 weeks if you do 1 scoop. It depends on how much you take and how much you consume. You don't need to do that. You can also just buy a lot of tuna and a lot of chicken, but for convenience sake, that's what I do. Sometimes GNC has a good deal too, buy one get one half off, so I bulked up on that. The other thing I used was a pre and post workout shake that was suggested for me from the guys at GNC. This is a pre-workout shake. It's the Nano Vapor. This is a post-workout shake with the Anabolic Halo. Both made by the same company, and they're good stacked on top of each other. But you have to be very careful with this one in particular because it's got a scoop and a half of caffeine, and you're not supposed to shake the container because it's nanoparticles or something like that. But this is for guys only, and it has 1 scoop equals a cup and a half of coffee, excuse me, and you can crash really hard on that if you're not careful. So I would recommend not taking any coffee or anything beforehand, before taking that, and not some afterwards. You let your body at least absorb it. I don't take any caffeine throughout the day. This is it. So it works out great for me. Some people say they crash. Some people say they love it. You just got to be really, really careful. Got a lot of creatine in it, branched chain amino acids, other stuff like that. That works out really well. For Mike M89, I saw his pre-photos, and I have to say, dude, you're in really good shape, and a perfect candidate for P90X. I was in good shape. I can do a lot of this stuff too. I had no problem doing the preliminary workout, but I found that P90X really kicked my tail. So I think you're a perfect candidate for this, and I could totally see the definition coming out mentally. I could see it coming out inside you. The only thing I could suggest is, work your tail off, get it there, but losing weight is the goal, but gaining muscle is also a goal too. So I would suggest doing a lot of, eating a lot of protein. You gotta eat like 5 meals a day, keep that metabolism burning. If you have to supplement, do so, because it worked for me. My video is a testament to it, and it didn't really help me till I was about 60 days out. If there's any questions or anything like that, I usually have a ton of questions, and I'm always doing some reading. That's why I got the Muscle and Fitness, and they have guides to like pre-workout and post-workout shakes that are really beneficial. They have a lot of ads in here too, but you always can skim through that. But you know, how much protein is too much? Is there too much? And it answers those questions back and forth. And there's always controversy about that kind of stuff. But from a personal point of view, it worked for me. I mean, the day I started doing it, literally, my wife told me, you know, the day I started doing this stuff, the next 30 days, I just was bigger. I was filling out my clothes more. I was weighing more. I wasn't getting bigger. My waist stayed the same size. My chest was a little bit bigger, but my arms were just getting huge. My shoulders, my lats, everything was just getting extremely big. Another thing that's good about the Muscle and Fitness is they have this one where it gives you a sample guide of mass gain menus if you want to gain a lot of mass, or it's got a get lean menu, and it tells you on the bottom exactly how much it is, and it tells you what you should eat before and after. It suggests, not tells you, it suggests what you should eat before and after. And it also came with this one's a really good one, the top 200 muscle building foods, and it gives you everything, and it tells you, what's really good, beef jerky, seafood, dairy, fruits and juices, grains. Gives you everything on how many calories, how much protein. And I'm not a big calculator kind of guy. I just kind of look at, is it going to make me sick? Is it not going to make me sick? Because I know the stuff that's bad for me is going to make me sick, and I feel sick afterwards. So I'm just here to give my personal opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not a health expert or anything like that. I'm just here to give my personal opinion on what I did, and any suggestions to any guys out there that are really trying to amp it to the next level. Your body can do tremendous things. You just got to give it, the fuel to do it. So those are, you can see from my video, and I keep looking at it, like the back photo from before and after, and just can't believe how big of a difference it is. My legs have gotten bigger and everything, and I think it has a lot to do with supplementing. If there's any questions, please just let me know, and you can comment to me or anything like that, and I'll be happy to give you my personal opinion on what I did. And I plan on doing this for phase 2 on doubles, and I want to see tremendous results. I'm going to push myself a lot harder this time to see if I can really, break myself into getting something, a new level I've never been. So thanks again to all the subscribers, and I'll see you soon.